This is UMAR AHMED for IFL TV in association with MTK Global in Saudi Arabia. Absolute honour to be joined by Wilfried Sauerland. Did you get in Saudi Arabia now?
Yes, we arrived during the night, and I was here already last year in Jeddah when we had the WBSS final.
Right. Yeah, Grove Smith, a fantastic fight. Yeah. How have you found Saudi in your last experience and just arriving now? What do you make of the country, and do you think we can see more huge fights come into the country in the near future?
I would expect so, and I think the country is preparing for something like this because last year when we were in Jeddah, and we also found now in the short time in Riyadh that things are very relaxed here. The ladies don't have to run around with a scarf over their head, and everything is much more relaxed than it used to be in old times, from what I've heard.
Now, you must have some amazing stories in boxing. When you look back throughout the years, what's kind of your top two most fondest memories, if you can pick two?
The fondest one most probably was the first ever promotion I did, which is exactly 40 years ago, which was in Lusaka, Zambia, because in those days I lived in Zambia.
Oh, with Mickey Duff, you were with Mickey Duff?
Correct. And it's strange enough, a few days ago, a journalist from there sent me a short clip from the fight down there, and with a roaring crowd and so on, and it brought back very nice memories. And then the next thing was when Henry Maske won the world title in light heavyweight, the IBF world title, and very unexpectedly, and that started a very big boxing boom in Germany in those years.
What do you make of the current state of German boxing?
It's not great. We have some very good talents, and I must say we missed, when I talk about Sauerland now, we missed a generation where boxers fell away either through sicknesses and unfortunate things, and the new generation is now coming along. We have got now at the moment, I think, 5-6 boxers in the top 10 in the world. And I think the coming year should be much better than the ones we had before.
How do you think Kalle and Nissa, your sons, are getting on with the company?
I think they're doing very well. Unfortunately, Kalle is very busy with the WBSS, so he's not so much involved as it should be with our own company, but we are making plans that this will change a little bit.
How about yourself in terms of the World Boxing Super Series? Are you pleased with its progression so far?
Yes, from the sporting-wide side, definitely, because I think some of the greatest fights we have seen over the last 2 years were in the WBSS, and I'm sure we will see a lot more of those ones.
We hope to, indeed. Filip Hrgovic is out here in Saudi Arabia, takes on Eric Molina. How good is Filip Hrgovic? You must have seen a number of heavyweights in your time in boxing. How highly do you rate Filip?
I think he ranks with the highest. I mean, we have Alexander Povetkin here, and I think he is the same level as Alexander was 10 years ago when he came to us. I know Filip since now, 10 years. We have always kept in touch while he was still an amateur. And when he turned professional, he decided to come to us, and we were very pleased with it. And because he's a very nice person, but he's also a very good boxer. And so far, I must say he has fulfilled our expectations more than we really thought at the beginning.
I don't think people are going to be jumping at the chance to fight Filip Hrgovic, so I'm guessing he's going to have to work his way into a mandatory spot and fight for a world title that way.
Yes, he's on the way to it. Yeah, I mean, he's ranked in the most organizations in the top 12, and I'm pretty sure we'll see what happens on Saturday night with Ruiz and Joshua. The one might give up titles, the other one might defend all three, so we'll see. So there might be some vacant titles coming, and then we are, I think, quite well in the running.
I think you're right. We can expect the belts to be fragmented, and therefore it gives Filip a better opportunity to fight for a world title in the not so far future.
That's what I think. That there will be more titles available before somebody else starts the unification again.
Absolutely. Ruiz Joshua 2 is a mega fight, one fight that's going to go down in the history of the sport. What's your take on it? Do you think it's going to be the same result as June 1st, or do you think Joshua will get his belts back on Saturday?
If I would know, you have to get into the head of both of them to know what is the result. I can only say from my side, I hope Joshua wins. And I'm, let's say, expecting if he wins that it should be around numbers around six, between 6 and 8. And for us, it's also because we are with the same TV company and promoter Matchroom. I think it would be very nice if Joshua wins. Yeah, but Ruiz has gained in popularity as well, and I was expected before the fight with Joshua. I didn't watch him very much, but when I saw the fight, then I saw that he's really good and he's very dangerous. Yeah, and for Joshua, he has to keep him at bay. He must not get involved in any infighting and so on, because there Ruiz definitely is a better man at this time.
Hopefully Joshua watches that and takes your advice on board. Just talking about decision with Philip, I know it was a while back you signed with Eddie Hearn, co-promotional deal. Just why Eddie Hearn?
I mean, we have worked with, or I have worked with Eddie's father 20, 30 years ago already. So, it's a long established relationship. And I think my sons get on very well with Eddie as well. So, it's a natural thing. Yeah, we have 2 more fights on the contract. And then, we'll renegotiate for the next ones if Philip carries on winning. And Matchroom is always our preferred choice. So.
Well, Wolf, thank you very much for your time here in Saudi Arabia on IFL. Wish the best of luck to Philip on Saturday night against Eric Molina, and have a good visit in Saudi.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It is special. Absolute dynamite.